out that Microsoft is moving in, and the Xbox will soon be made available in China as well. But there is one catch to all of this. The devices will have to be made in the Shanghai Free Trade Zone, but obviously the companies think it's worth it. The gaming industry here increased by almost 40% last year, and it's worth more than $10 billion. And that just gives you some idea of why the companies want a slice of the action.
Martin Patience reporting for more on Sony's prospects in the mainland. We're joined now by Ajay Sunder from the consultancy group Frost & Sullivan. Ajay, thank you so much for joining us. Good move by Sony to get into the China market.
I think it's a very positive move from Sony. If you look at Sony's top line and bottom line, Sony's three main businesses, right? The TV business, the laptop business, and the mobile business. The TV and the laptop business have not been doing well for Sony, so they've been trying to diversify. And as per the news, as per the CEO's move, they're looking at mobile, gaming, and image. And gaming has been doing well for Sony right now.
But Ajay, China's gaming market is already dominated by PCs, mobile, and online games. And most of these are free and much cheaper than buying a Sony game console.
Yeah, that's really right. But if you look at the gaming console industry, right, the console games typically are more addictive. So once people get into the console games, they're supposed to be more, what you call the average revenue per gamer is much more higher than, let's say, the normal online users or the mobile users. Typically, right now, if you look at the current profile mix of China gaming industry, 60 to 70% of it is still going by online gamers. But that's what the Sony and the Microsoft will be targeting. Bulk of this would be moving to consoles in the near future.
And Beijing basically has lifted a ban on gaming consoles. This is now a free-for-all. Even the Chinese manufacturers will be able to distribute and sell, which they haven't been able to do in the past. So there will be pricing competition here.
That's true. It will get very competitive. I think Microsoft has already announced that they have already had the Best TV collaboration, and they'll be starting releasing it in September this year. So Sony and Microsoft have a slight window, but I'm sure the Chinese gaming console players, they will start getting into this market. The local players will start manufacturing as well. And there'll be a huge pressure. I think one of the things which Sony and Microsoft will have to be cognizant of is the fact that they can't look at a $399 USD or a $400 plus console pricing in the Chinese market.
So what kind of price points are you seeing here for the Xbox and the PlayStation 4 in China?
If I would be optimistic, I would look at somewhere between, say, $200 to $50 price range. But as I said, it all depends upon what the kind of competition comes up with. Let's say Huawei, ZTE, the other local gaming console players. If they come up with lower price models, then it can get very competitive. And I'm not even discounting the fact that players like Tencent might want to get into the gaming console business, considering how lucrative it is globally.
We'll have to leave it there. It will be an exciting game console market in the mainland. Ajay Sunder from Frost & Sullivan, thank you so much for joining us on the Asia Business Report.